This is video number 2 of 30, our 2 of 30 series, actually all about the symbiotic relationship between the vetiver grass and palm oil trees. In fact, all trees and all plants can benefit massive advantages, massive benefits of planting complementary. It's called the symbiotic partnership or the symbiotic relationship. Now, this video series was a farm update on the 15th of the 9th. Now, we've done literally hundreds of videos, but this 1 of 30 series is going to be a summary up to date. We're going to reflect on some previous powerful history of the evidence of this system with the vetiver grass symbiotic, including the organic fertilizing with SOS organic fertilizer, creating an environment to improve and transform, rehabilitate. It's a biometeoration of the soil in palm oil plantations, so the farmer does not need to purchase any more chemical. Okay, it's really phenomenal. It's real. We'll continue on sharing, promote our videos, our YouTube, and subscribe, our TikTok, follow, like our videos, and we'll continue on revealing and sharing and demonstrating and educating and training the world with this incredible technology. God bless and thank you. The artwork that you're looking at demonstrates the multi-purpose, multi-use, the multi-biomass, all those added advantages that create not just an organic solution and true sustainability. There's multiple cash flows and benefits to the farmers. Okay, today's the 15th. Another day in the organic plantation, the palm oil plantation. We call it the symbiotic complementary planting. It's a proven system that without chemical fertilizer, pesticides, with a little bit of maintenance, when the mulching is strong with the leaf, then there's going to be no weeding necessary. Okay, you can see why we're not using weed killer, because that's a toxic poison. And you can see all these vetiver is actually a ring right around this big tree and around the base of it. Okay, but when you heavily mulch, which we've shown you through previous videos, that mulch, those weeds are not there. Okay, so we got a heavy 6-inch mulch of the vetiver leafler. Okay, so all these trees are needing one more weeding before we mulch them. Okay, we're bringing external mulch in because there's not enough generated yet for these young trees, these young grass that we got here. Okay, so you can see here, these are more. Now, if we cut all this off here, it'll be a massive amount of mulch generated. It's called cut and drop. Look how beautiful these are. Got big mature bamboos, and you imagine the shade of the moisture, cost saving, and the fruiting of this tree without the chemicals. So we are happy to say that it's the same that we're fertilizing. See this ring here, these are harvested 2 weeks ago, now shooting. Now here's the mulch that I talked about. See, when you heavily mulch, this is a very thin mulch, less than say 1 inch thick, has already retained or slowed down the weeds already. But they need to be a thick mulch. You do it the first time, one big heavy mulch, then you don't have to worry about it for 6 months, 8 months. Okay, and then the grass is going to grow. You can then cut it every 3 months. You can cut that where my hand is and drop that section back on there, which creates more growth, more roots. The vetiver roots continue on increasing the depth and the moisture capacity from the surface. When it rains, it runs down and soaks into the subsoil. Okay, there's like a blotting paper. So this is very, very exciting. This is what we call green innovation from Vetiver Technology Solutions. We're doing a 1 to 20 series I'm going to talk about from now on, because in that 20 series, I'm going to be revealing our trade secrets, our systems, and the statistics, the data, because we got these random videos, hundreds of them now, and anyone can view them, and anyone can learn from them, and people do. We've had so many positive feedback and so many contracts wanting our professional support. Okay, not only the supply but the planting and the use and the purchase and the use of our liquid fertilizer. Okay, so naturally, when we're involved with your plantation, we're going to make a project that's actually very powerfully costs within a budget per tree, and we'll give you the statistics and all the statistics of the actual savings. How can you put a price to human health and micro health, and how can you put a price on global warming reductions in a natural, sustainable way? It's even hard, but just saving, talk about cost alone, just the standard cost of chemical labour, the small increase in the short term of the maintenance of the phase 1, 2 of the VETIVER technology. Then after that foundation is laid with a 5-inch mulch around the tree, then we're talking about very low maintenance. And we've only one fertilizer every 6 months, unless people want to fertilize every once a month or once every 6 weeks. It's up to the capacity of the farmer. You can even fertilize them once a year with this technique, with a thick mulch and this VETIVER, and that alone. I'm talking about organic. Now, for the people that want to use chemical, there's going to be a massive reduction. And we'll share that with you in our 1-to-20 ratio, 1-to-50 series on VETIVER technology, VETIVER grass under palm oil trees. 1-to-50. We'll start it next week. In fact, this may be the start of it now, the 1-to-50, because we're doing 1-of-15 for the palm oil, for the support we do for organic farmers through the cooperative. Okay, through, look at these trees here. Look how healthy and how much they're growing. And you know, when there's droughts, floods and extreme weather, now once again, when these are weeded for the last time manually, because they're not fed all that nasty chemical, you know, that poison, serious negative poison, no more. And they'll just keep on producing a mulch and multiple benefits of the symbiotic partnership from the deep roots, okay, and the colour and the size and the increased growth. There's real evidence. All these are going to be remarked and rezoned, because this technology now is starting to really get other people excited. We were already excited about 9 years ago. Actually, it was 12 years ago. 9 years ago, we started our commercial in-house. All these trees here are fertilized with SOS without the VETIVER. So we got with and without. You see that tree here? Now right next to that tree, which is, we did not put any VETIVER yet, deliberately, here's a tree that's got the VETIVER ring around it, okay? See, and then you see those trees, look at those trees here, look how beautiful and healthy and big those VETIVER are there. Then we come over here, look at that tree. Look at the VETIVER 6 foot high there, and that tree there, ring. Okay, so all these trees are marked, and we know what to expect, because we've got to look at the costing. What are the short-term, medium costs, and what are the cost savings? What are the benefits? Again, how can you put a price on true sustainability and stopping that chemical fertilizer affecting the soil, the downstreaming, the employees? Look, all these trees, as far as the eye can see, all VETIVER. So all the ones we left are deliberately left. Some we only put 6 or 8, some put 2, some put 1 VETIVER, because we're monitoring, because we want to give the client, our customers, something that they won't get from anyone else. Our experience documented, and we've got thousands of videos, not for YouTube, not for TikTok, but they will be revealed and help our clients to make major decisions to go big, because this is proven. They can test this out in a very short time, and they also can visit farms, some of our projects by appointment. That's possible, and we wouldn't mention if we didn't want to offer that incredible opportunity, because we respect our clients. We don't give addresses, but we're very much aware that some people that really want to save money and be environmentally friendly and to have growth when the weather, through food security and global warming, has affected so many things, destroyed and affecting the increased disease. What is not disease today will be disease tomorrow, because DSS, dead soil syndrome, is taking place even in good soil, in good locations. Then they become worse and worse and worse, because this is the nature of destroying and poisoning. Okay, this beautiful big cluster here that was deliberately planted, and then we plant all these so close together. Okay, and plus having them so close to the tree is helping moisture run down into the taproot. These go down 1, 2, 3, 5 meters deep, these root systems. Right now they're about a meter and a half deep, some of these already. But so you can imagine in 3 months, 4 months time, what can happen and what will happen. Okay, we're going to increase our mulching, and these trees here are evidence of the time and how slow it breaks down, and the moisture level underneath it, and how it breathes and it increases microactivity. And that's nature for you. That's working with nature. Nature helping you save money and become green and go big, and know that you can plant where other trees can't be planted because of the environmental impact of chemicals, downstreaming problems. Okay, please promote our YouTube and TikTok. Promote our support for community cooperative like Karabah, OK Bar, and other projects where we're donating our vetiver, our time, our expertise, and our SOS organic fertiliser in SABAH, because the love for the country and for true sustainability and organic farming. Thank you so much. So you can see today, with this new planting on the 15th of September, look how many and how close we're putting these little bamboo shoots that's formed a bulb with roots, and the roots are very little, you can see them. Some are more than others, but you can see the ring that we've got there. This is a real fast track, and this is for mulching, because this tree can mulch so much, it can mulch the trees around it. So you don't have to, so one grass cutter can cut bales in the bulker bag, right, a ton in the bulker bag, drag it to another tree and mulch it. So we're doing it for multiple reasons. There's purposes and reasons for everything. Okay, now you've seen all the established grass now for 6 months and 8 months, how big they grow. We've planted bamboo shoots with no bamboo cuttings with knuckles, 3 knuckles, 2 knuckles, 5 knuckles, 7 knuckles. We've planted them shallow, deep, in extreme weather, and they've survived, 98% of them. Okay, and they could be 100 or 99% if we fertilised them, watered them in dry times, but they all survive. So there's a real phenomenal result there. Okay, so once again, you can see these 2 trees here, how much we're planting. Again, for research and development, even though we have got real powerful results and systems that we have actually developed, but we're taking it one step further. This is big. This is global. This is what you call a paradigm shift that's never happened before. So what we're saying is that this will take on and take over eventually in the future. It needs a lot of money, a lot of time, a lot of movement, a lot of support, that we are going to do this to take over the whole, never will be 100%, but a majority of the whole industry, not just palm oil, all other industrial monotype leaves, monotype projects, plantations that's got chemical and large-scale chemical, like the rice paddy. Right, so we are got a long journey ahead of us, but we've come a long way, but we've got a long way to go. But we are going to get there, and we're going to continue on investing. Support the closed loop system. Support us with our technology, our closed loop system with VETIVER GRASS and SOS, but support us by the social media, our YouTube and TikTok. Okay, here is a pad we call a soak pad, because this is where water lies for 3 or 4 days or a week, even a fortnight, subject to the rain. And this soaks it up in 2 days. So it does not lay. This is not a big puddle. it's not a surface water. These are all fertilizer tanks, by the way, of SOS. Okay, so these beautiful, they've been cut twice, harvested twice, just fast-track root growth. And these are so many here, and they're so mature now, and the leaf is going to grow 8 foot, 12 foot, 15 foot, even up to 20 foot high. We're going to peg these because this is for the purpose of soaking up, keeping the moisture in the ground, so instead of drying up and water running off. Okay, so we are really, we have got a solution. This is the key and answer, and we've got a long way to go only because of numbers. It's proven technology already. Green solution right now for the world. Okay, so challenge us, communicate with us, let us test with you, let us prove with you. All inquiries are welcome globally. Okay, we've just finished planting this tree. Now, this is a supercharge, it's a cost-saving process of us actually fertilizing strongly and planting, you know, literally 40 to 70 pieces. Okay, we've got all different techniques. By doing this, not only are we going to have a massive biomass, a huge number of biomass of the leaflet, okay, for the purpose of, for mulching. Okay, that's the key factor. And there'd be so much mulch involved that we can mulch many trees next to it. They won't have so much stock. This is just a very powerful, proven system that we're demonstrating and videoing from just bamboo shoots. Now, if we had clusters like we planted before, there's definitely a 2 to 3 month time saving. So, but when you do with the bamboo shoots and lots of them like this, it makes a massive difference. So this is a powerful, this has got 90 bamboo vetiver grass Chrysopogon Z90. And you can see that some of these are just bamboo shoots with no roots and no shoots. And some have already got some roots and shoots from little bulbs, which they created from the knuckles. So we call these bulbs, but most of them we call them with bamboo shoots with an air root bulb. Okay, and we planted this one a few months ago. You can see the vast difference. That was just a bamboo shoot that shot from one of the knuckles. This beautiful, healthy, strong example. So there's 90 bamboo cuttings, Chrysopogon Z90 planted by, well, it's a bit of a funny circle there because they forgot that one. So once again, we are showing and demonstrating the power of this symbiotic partnership. So can you imagine the mulch it can generate? See this, now there's a large cluster. Now if we planted clusters, right, they were 6 foot high clusters, then we harvest them. If we plant them 5 inches or 12 inches apart, then that's definitely a fast track. Then there's that ring of vetiver there, okay, of the bamboo shoots, okay. So this is there's multiple advantages of putting that 60 to 100. It's for the mulching purpose and also the fast tracking. There's less time required now. In our 1 to 150 series, and this being the first of that series, we're going to explain and give you the options and costings and benefits and all those powerful reasons why you follow our channel, you contact us, we help you supply, we help you in all the ways with the fertilizer and the vetiver and the consultancy advice. Our advice is so valuable because it's hands-on experience. So that's why we're sharing as much as we have been, because of that very reason. Once again, thank you from Vetiver Technology Solutions. Okay, I just vegged out then. Here's the other tree that you can see us walking through the plantation. Okay, so here's another tree with about, I think, 65. This tree's numbered. It's got less than the other tree.
We're doing trees, we also is 300, so we're really putting them close and thick for the first metre. Then we're going to do a 2 metre wide, so we're going to do a third ring. Okay, all again, it is not necessary for even to put more than 6 or 8 per tree, but there's massive cost-effective advantages, and you can't. It's an insurance against hardcore extreme weather conditions and droughts and floods. And we talk about stopping the standard use of chemical NPK fertilizer. So when you got the nutrients from the roots and the microbes and the nitrogen fixing bacteria from the atmosphere, then we're talking about replacing and letting the tree live a natural life, but we're still feeding them a very high quality nutrient based liquid pure organic fertilizer, worm cast fertilizer. So it's not that these trees can actually survive with this type of thick hedge under them, right, with the heavy mulch for 1 year without any fertilizer, and they'll still produce. Now, the soil's got energy locked up through PK, the pH, right, locked up in the pH alone, the pH soil level itself, as it gets neutral because of the liquid fertilizer and the oxygen from the deep roots of the vetiver technology, the tree's got about 2 to 3 years of tied up nitrogen in PK, locked up because of pH, because it's very, very acid, like 5 and 6.5 and 4.5. And with the mulch and the nutrients that from the leaf, which is the deepest, highest protein, it's a stock feed. It's the miracle solution. So I'm just touching upon, I'm going to go into slow down without rushing all these benefits on a video. You know, I've only got 5 minutes to do on YouTube. That's why we're doing a 1 to 50 series. Now I'm sharing some very sensitive and very costly research and development techniques, applications. We are very aware of that. And I'm just letting you know that we've got the big picture in mind. It is helping educate, train through social media, and donating millions of dollars worth of product to communities, to give them a hand up, not a handout, but a hand up. And we've got the beneficiary of the record of the power of the social media. So thank everyone for your support.